Become a patron at www.patreon.com/Golden Era Bookworm for hard to find books, scans of rare photos and articles on the golden era of bodybuilding. Hi everybody, Golden Era Bookworm here. Today I'm very excited and proud to announce my new collaboration and affiliation with both old school bodybuilding supplement companies, NSP Nutrition and Old School Labs. After a couple of weeks of negotiating, both companies have agreed to collaborate with my channel and I'm just super excited. Now many of you may be asking if these new affiliations will affect the channel at all or its content, and I would like to address this first and foremost, and of course the answer is no. They do not control the content of my videos. They simply wish to be affiliated with this channel because they believe that this channel truly represents old school bodybuilding. My choice to affiliate with these two companies is that to me they truly represent the teachings, the principles and the values of the golden era of bodybuilding. Plus you, my audience, will of course benefit greatly in that my affiliation with these two companies opens new doors of opportunity for this channel and to further grow, to further promote old school bodybuilding. Plus, using my discount codes, you can save should you wish to purchase any supplements or merchandise from either company. Briefly now introducing each company. NSP Nutrition, which stands for Natural Source Products Nutrition, was established in 1972 by none other than the Iron Guru Vince Gironda. And of course, it focuses on Vince Gironda's old school bodybuilding nutritional principles and teachings, offering natural sourced supplements, Vince Gironda's original ebooks and courses, so the courses and books are both available as ebooks, I believe, and hard copies, and as well as apparel, clothing such as the classic vintage Vince's gym tank tops, etc. Really cool stuff. And I guess you will be able to take advantage actually of my affiliation with NSP. You can please use my discount, which is shown now, GEB, standing for Golden Era Bookworm 20, one word there, where you get a 20% discount on all of their products. Pretty amazing. Now, Old School Labs is a very popular supplement company, a huge supplement company in fact, that aims to bring back the golden era values of fitness and bodybuilding with its supplement range, which, as they put it, with supplements that make sense. And to take advantage of their product range, please use my discount code, which is now shown on the screen, bookworm12, one word, for I believe a 10% discount. I'll have to double check that with them, across their range of products. Now of course I'd like to explain why I've chosen to affiliate this channel with both companies. My choice to affiliate with NSP Nutrition is very obvious. It's obvious because NSP continues the legacy of the great Vince Gironda and his nutritional principles and teachings. And I'm going to collaborate with this company, and I'm going to elaborate on how I'm going to do this as well in this video and on their product range. With OSL, Old School Labs, of course, the reason why I chose to affiliate myself with this company is because of the value of respect that they show the golden era bodybuilding legends such as Samir Bannout, Tom Platz and many others. This is what I like about both companies in fact. NSP and OSL treat the legends of the iron game with great respect. They treat them like royalty, and for that I have the highest respect for both companies, because they understand that the current fitness industry was built on the shoulders of these great pioneers, of these giants of the sport that are now finally getting the recognition from companies such as NSP and Old School Labs. Now I'd like to elaborate more on my collaboration with NSP Nutrition and their product line, and I'll have to elaborate on my collaboration with Old School Labs and their product line in a separate video. Now I'd like to introduce NSP Nutrition because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are not aware, first of all, of this company, and that even Vince Gironda started his own company many years ago. The website is actually called www.nspnutrition.com, where you can find, as I mentioned before, supplements that are geared towards Vince's diets. So if any of you have purchased, for example, my book called Vince Gironda The Diets, or any of his ebooks that I have online, or whether you have your own hard copies, and you don't know, for example, where to find the supplements that he talks about, beef liver, pituitary glands, etc., you're all going to find it here on this website. They also sell his original courses, I believe, as hard copies as well as ebooks, and of course the really cool apparel clothing, the original Vince Gym tank top, the blue one. They've got them in different colors. I'll go through that as well. And yeah, they've got the full product range on this website, www.nspnutrition.com, where you can use my discount code. Now, I don't want to give too much away in regards to my collaboration with NSP, but I can tell you that there's some big things coming, and we're going to be working closely together to improve on their product range and many other things. And of course, when I do have the opportunity to discuss Vince and his diets and his teachings on my channel, I will be directing you, of course, to NSP, because this is one of the questions that I constantly get asked when I talk about Vince's diets, is where can I buy beef liver, where can I buy pituitary glands, this and that. And of course, I'm going to be now showcasing those supplements, but also in future on videos, so that you know where to go if you wish to actually purchase these particular products and try Vince's diets. So as mentioned earlier, NSP Nutrition have a range of supplements that cater for Vince's many diets. They actually support many of his diets, in that the supplements that Vince would actually recommend that you take are usually not available in most supplement lines. But of course, NSP Nutrition, honoring Vince's legacy, offers the old school bodybuilding supplements that you would normally have found in the 70s and 80s, but you may not necessarily find nowadays. It does cater, as I mentioned, for Vince's diets and old school bodybuilding nutrition. We're talking the nutrition of the 60s and 70s. So we've got, for example, the protein powder that they sell, which is in milk and egg protein, very similar to Rio Blair's. And actually, Daniel Figueroa has already done on his channel a short little review on this particular protein. I'll be doing one soon when the samples arrive to my place. And they also, of course, offer free singular amino acids and the very famous beef liver, desiccated beef liver from grass-fed beef, I believe from Argentina. It's a very good beef liver, just as sold during the 60s and 70s. As you can see from the print screen, it's sold out because it's so popular. And that's the original beef liver that Vince Gironda would sell and would recommend. Now, on top of your protein and liver type of supplements, there is a special kind of range of supplements that is very particular to NSP Nutrition, to Vince's line of nutritional principles, and that is the concept of Prebollocks, or hormone precursors. As many of you know, Vince Gironda was a true believer of building the person's physique by tailoring the nutritional program to really drive the anabolic state in the person's biochemistry. And he was a big believer in using desiccated liver, as well as things like adrenal glands, thyroid glands, supplementation, and also things like kelp. So what we have available from NSP is still these the Adreno 160, which is basically desiccated adrenal gland, thyroid gland plus, and the IKI tablets, which are similar in regards to iodine, where you would get from kelp traditionally back in the 60s and 70s. However, I have spoken to NSP, and they are going to consider expanding this range again, seeing that the whole concept of old school bodybuilding nutrition is returning. So they may also start selling kelp again, and other Prebollocks supplementation. Again, all these supplements, you can take full advantage of my code GEB20 for a 20% discount. Now, what you'll also find on the NSP website is Vince's original booklets. Now, from what I understand, these will be available as hard copies again, and may also be available as ebooks. They're very cheap, as you can see the prices, and these are the original publications that Vince came out with in the 70s, and again, using my code, you can take full advantage of the code and get a 20% discount. Now, these are the books as well that typically have many of Vince's courses for bodybuilding. So they usually describe a kind of training course for a particular purpose, whether it's bulking up or cutting down, etc. And usually these are accompanied with a particular type of diet, which will require the intake of protein, amino acids, or Prebollocks supplementation, etc., etc. And this is the whole great thing about NSP, that it offers you basically to teach you how Vince would have taught his students by offering the courses and the supplements all together, so you don't really have to go looking at other places, especially for the Prebollocks supplementation, which is very, very, I guess, difficult to find in other supplement companies, although it is sold usually by other companies that are not necessarily bodybuilding companies, though this does mean hopping onto Amazon and doing a bit of research. But the great thing again is that NSP covers all of this, all of the stuff that you would find from Vince's booklets, the diets and the training programs. To supplement these diets, you will find these particular supplements at NSP Nutrition. Now, something I really like about NSP Nutrition is that they truly honor the legacy of Vince's gym and of course his bodybuilding and nutrition principles. And you can find much of Vince's gym apparel still available on the website again at nspnutrition.com. They've sent me a tank top and a hoodie. I can't wait to receive those and sport them. It's so vintage, it's so cool walking around with your Vince's gym tops. And of course they also sell their own NSP apparel as well, if you're keen on purchasing those as well. And yeah, again, you can take advantage of my code GEB20 for a discount on these as well. And also, sorry, from what I understand, they are going to expand on this range. There are other websites. I think Iron Guru sells basically all of Vince's types of t-shirts and apparel, some of which are not found on nspnutrition.com, but they are, that is, NSP is going to expand on their range again as the company hopefully increases in popularity. I definitely would love to see the return of all of Vince's gym's t-shirts and apparel, because it's so cool. It's so nostalgic, so vintage, and I'd love to be wearing that kind of clothes at the gym. It's pretty awesome. Now, for you Vince Gironda fans of his bodybuilding and nutritional principles, I've created my own book called The Vince Gironda Diets, where I actually list every single one of Vince's diets, along with the supplementation that is required for different types of goals, whether it's cutting up or bulking up, whatever your goal is. If Vince wrote the diet, it's in this book, available at my website www.goldenerabookham.com. And I also have the very similar booklets to those that are available at nspnutrition.com. They are slightly different because Vince actually came out with many different editions of the same book. And the thing about Vince is that he would put different information in each edition. So it's quite interesting for me now, owning an even larger collection of all these booklets, that I can see and learn from each edition. I do have different additions to what NSP is selling, and you can find these again on my website www.goldenerabookham.com, such as the Wild Physique, as well as Vince's 6 weeks bulk course, A Muscle Has 4 Sides, and many other books, all available on www.goldenerabookham.com. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video on my new affiliation with NSP Nutrition and Old School Labs. Once again, to take full advantage of my codes for NSP Nutrition, it's GEB20, and with Old School Labs, it's Bookworm12. Of course, in a separate video, I will elaborate on Old School Labs, their product line, as well as my collaboration with them. I chose to elaborate on this first video on NSP Nutrition mainly because of two reasons. One, they are not very well known. A lot of people have forgotten about this particular supplement company, and two, of course, it aligns so well with my channel, seeing that I champion Vince Gironda on this particular channel. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm very honored. I feel blessed to be for having this channel having grown so much, and to receive the recognition that now it is receiving, especially having two very well established supplement companies, one that honors the legacy of Vince Gironda, the other that of course honors the golden era values and principles as found back in the 60s and 70s. Both great companies that I'm very, very excited to work with. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't to the Golden Era Bookworm. Leave me your comments, and thank you again for watching. And thank you, of course, for your support now that we've reached well over 30,000 subscribers. If you'd like to continue supporting this channel, you can do so in many ways. Of course, you can donate via PayPal. You can become a patron. You can visit my website, www.goldenerabookworm.com, for out-of-print books and courses on old school bodybuilding. And of course, you can also use the codes GEB20 for NSP Nutrition and Bookworm12 for Old School Labs. With every purchase, of course, I get commission. It's another way of supporting my channel. And yeah, I guess that's it for me. I hope again that you've enjoyed watching this video. This is the Golden Era Bookworm. Bye for now.
Hi everybody, I just want to recommend this phenomenal book, Vince's Secret Locker, volume number 2 by Carl Coyne. I've been looking at this for about 4 weeks and I can't put it down. If you get a chance, check it out. He also has a part 1 that I highly recommend also. Vince was the trainer to the stars and had an amazing, interesting gym that today there's still not equipment like it around. It was all made out of wood. He'll be on our radio show coming up probably in the next couple weeks or so. Have a great day, and again, highly recommend this book.